No. Oh, yeah, you just been scratched.
Do we have 5 weeks in this month? Do we have 5 Wednesdays? Anybody know?
I don't know. We only have 30 days. January, February, March, April. Yep.
But it's on my phone.
Okay, we're live, everybody.
No, we only got 4 this week or this month.
Okay.
We lost our host.
We did? Yeah. Oh, maybe he's coming back on here. Hello, everybody. There
Wow,
we
here's-
are.
Everything
We're
disappeared. all of a
goofing around because this is Dallas Songwriters virtual open mic every Wednesday. And our host, Ace Pounder, this Wednesday has disappeared. Is he back?
He's
I'm back.
Oh,
Yeah, all of a
so-
sudden everything went blank. I can't tell you. Terrifying,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, and look, Alan's with us tonight. I'm surprised you're not
here.
out. Good to see you. Are you going to leave us quickly after around 8
Oh.
o'clock or something?
We'll see.
Okay,
Depends on how good we are.
Yeah, see
we all
if I-
have to be really
if I
good.
enjoy myself here.
Yeah, you make it to the second date. Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know.
Okay, has everybody got their original sound for musicians on?
Yep.
No.
That has become my official duty.
Thank you.
It-
That's like
it's
okay. That's like the stewardess saying, "Okay, now buckle your
Yeah,
seatbelt.
That's right. That's what I may
Original
start
bill.
saying.
Get ready for the bumpy ride."
Put the upright and lock position. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Well,
Can
we
make-
seen.
Okay.
Do I have
Good
permission to
enough.
make an announcement?
Absolute
yes.
mondo.
Can y'all see my? see
Oh,
my
Yeah.
screen?
Robert Graham.
Barb's going to be hosting Robert Graham tomorrow night. He was a second place Love Song Easy Listening winner in the big contest in 2022. He lives in Australia. So we're going to be zooming at 7 to 8 at our normal time, but he will be getting up at 7 and meeting us at 7:30, and then 8 o'clock is 7 o'clock. 8 o'clock in the morning, the next day in the morning, it will be when he gets up. So he'll be having breakfast by the time we're doing our show.
Where will he be?
He's in Austin, Perth,
Australia. And it's
Australia, Perth,
Perth.
Australia, Perth, Australia.
Austin,
Little difference between
Australia,
Austin
they're
and
kind of
Australia.
alike.
That's on the other side of Austin, at 11 hours.
it's
Pretty-
across the big pond, not the
There-
little
there's
big
Yeah.
pond.
They're 14 hours ahead of us, except when we go on Central Daylight Time, and then they're 13 hours ahead of us. My brother-in-law was in the Navy, and when they were heading down that way in the Pacific, and they'd cross the
International Dateline.
across the international date line down there somewhere, they got buckets of water thrown on them and all that kind of stuff, the first time across.
Actually, I think they're 13 hours and 6 months ahead of us.
Probably.
I'm all confused now.
Coming
And
up,
also,
it's
when
coming
you're,
up on,
when you're in the southern hemisphere, you can see there's a cross in the sky. The stars make a cross. I forget what they call that.
It's called
Crosby,
Southern
Stills,
Cross.
and Nash.
It's called the Southern
Southern
Cross.
Cross.
Southern Cross.
First time.
Yeah.
I think Crosby and Nash wrote a song about it.
Yeah.
Yes, they
Actually, I think
did.
Stephen Stills wrote it, but
I
Crosby,
think he
Stills,
got it
and
from
Nash
some guys he
recorded
was
it.
playing with.
And I cover it, so it's all good.
You
Nice.
cover the Southern Cross?
By Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Yes, I did.
Oh,
That's
okay.
cool.
Cool.
All right, you guys ready to begin?
Yes.
All right. Well, welcome, one and all. I'm going to do this. I'm going to start, and I'm going to start with a pretty brand new song. I guess it's about a week old. But
Before we start, what is the order of
oh, yes,
You're
the
the
order.
last one,
playerage? I
Right.
missed that word.
Yes.
Only after
it-
Keith.
right. After Keith is Alan.
But the order is Ace,
The order is me,
Keith.
Barb, Bill, Grover, Harry, Keith, and Alan,
Okay.
which I was trying to put up on the screen when it all went blank.
Okay, so I can go take a nap. No, I'm just kidding. I'm listening, but I am going to go to the kitchen and get
Absolutely.
my
Absolutely.
beverage.
All right. So anyway, This
Before
is
you get
brand.
started, I can tell you've got your original sound off.
Oh my goodness, you're right. Wait a second. Hold on. Thank you. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
Zoom doesn't like banjos.
Oh, you know what it was? When it went off again.
Yeah.
I forgot to put it back on.
Yeah.
All right, yes, I got the banjo out, so all you can put away put on the protective headgear. And this is pretty much self-evident what this is about. This is about us. Well, welcome to our party. We hope to make you smile. At least forget your problems for a while. You didn't need your laptop, leave your laptop, or even leave the room for the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. We're the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. We'll play for you like we're sitting in the room. So sip the beverage of your choice and listen to the voice of the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. What a cast of characters we have for you online. Pretty soon we'll have you feeling fine. With wit and Texas wisdom, we'll banish doom and gloom at the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. With the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. We'll play for you like we're sitting in your room. So sip the beverage of your choice and listen to the voice of the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. With a pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. We'll play for you like we're sitting in your room. So sip the beverage of your choice and listen to the voice of the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. So sip the beverage of your choice and listen to the voice of the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. There. Thank you,
Great.
thank you. Oh, thank you. All right, let's see if I can manage
Pretty
this.
darn green Opry on Zoom.
All right. Hey, I can't switch to Barb, so whoever is in charge of
I've got
switching
you.
things.
I thought I made you a co-host. Let me try this again. I'll try. Oh, when you dropped out, you lost your
Yeah, right,
co-host.
right,
Yeah,
right,
that's what happened. I'm not going
Okay,
crazy. I
cool.
did it.
Oh, there she is. All right. The lovely Barbe McMillen.
I'll be playing this at Wildflower. We all know who's playing at Wildflower now. We've got our schedules happening. Sun starts to shine over East Texas pines as a mockingbird sings its praise. The moon's on the wane over West Texas plains as a night starry curtain is raised. Hello, Texas, with your welcoming embrace. Hello, Texas, I love every friendly face. Things are looking great in our Lone Star State. Hello, Texas, you're my favorite place. From the Rio Grande to the Red River sand and the Gulf of Mexico, our Lone Star flag waves a proud Texas brag as the beauty of our land unfolds. Hello, Texas, with your welcoming embrace. Hello, Texas, I love every friendly face. Things are looking great in our Lone Star State. Hello, Texas, you're my favorite place. Yep, we all reckon it's great to be a Texan as the world turns round again. So open your eyes to a new sunrise. Look out, reach out, and tune in. Hello, Texas, with your welcoming embrace. Hello, Texas, I love every friendly face. Things are looking great in our Lone Star State. Hello, Texas, you're my favorite place. Hello, Texas, with your welcoming embrace. Hello, Texas, I love every friendly face. Things are looking great in our Lone Star State. Hello, Texas, things are looking great in our Lone Star State. Hello, Texas, you're my favorite place.
All right, as they say. Yes. Thank you. And get things going in a Texas frame of mind.
Get ready for our festival time.
That's right.
We've got the Wildflower coming up, and then we've got Deep Ellum
Yep.
Community Arts Fair. So we're going to have a bunch of times at Deep Ellum. Harry's
The
working on
public's going to
that.
get tired of us, you know. All right, Bill, take us away.
Okay, I was at the Harmonica Club meeting last night, and a guy was wearing a T-shirt. It was in reference to harmonicas, but it can also apply to banjos and accordions. He said, "I will play harmonica for free. I will quit for money."
So wait a minute, you're in the Harmonica Club?
I'm actually not a member. I should probably become one. No, but I should be, because I go not regularly, but it's so much fun. I might start doing it regularly. It's once a month. It was yesterday.
Who's the president of that now?
Gerald
Oh,
Welch.
Joe Welch. You know, Steve Sullivan, our past president, who's not with us anymore, he used to be in the Harmonica Club.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a fun group of people.
Yeah,
They-
and
they
in
meet at
fact, when he was our president, they used to come to a lot of our stuff, and different people from that harmonica group would come up and sit in with us at Dunn Brothers and some of our open mics and stuff. It was a lot of fun. You should invite them to come out.
That's a good idea. That's a great idea. Well, I'm going to do the short version tonight. I knew it wouldn't be in Lubbock, Grand Junction, Colorado Springs. I'd not return to Denver, my people and my things. It wouldn't be in Greeley, it wouldn't be in Spain, could never be Fort Collins, I could never live there again. This reoccurring dream I have, I'm in my troubles, I'm confused. Should I go back to Hollywood from treasures I abused? It wouldn't be in Greeley, it wouldn't be in Spain, could never be forgotten now, I could never go back again. Should I not go back to college? Should I not have followed Cain? Could never be forgotten now, I can never go back again. Could we not go back to what we were? The beauty and the pain. Could never never be forgotten now. I can never go back again. Could never be forgotten now. I can never go back again. I can't afford Fort Collins. I could never live there again.
There's always been a line in that song that always that jars me when I hear it, and that is when you say following Cain. I assume that you mean by that by wandering as opposed to murdering your sibling.
It was a rhyme, but I thought it sounded heavy since it was so biblical.
Oh, okay, all right. I just wanted to make sure that there wasn't anything I should know about. All right.
But have you
Take
lived
it
in
a-
Spain? I've always wondered that.
No,
Or was that
that
just
was
a rhyme?
too.
Okay.
That was just a rhyme too.
I love that song. Every time I've heard it, I love that song.
It is
Thank
awesome.
you.
Of course, you don't have Rifle or Redstone or Parachute or Glenwood Springs in it, but that's okay.
You're familiar with that neck of the woods.
Yes, sir. My wife and I lived up there 12 years. That's where we met, is just outside of Aspen. That's where I was playing music at the time. Whew, I love that
With
song.
that, take it away there, Mr. Grover.
This is one of my later songs. I'm not sure if I've played it for y'all. If I have, I'm sorry if you have to listen to it again. Why can't we dream, waltz through the sky, floating together, just you and I? We started this path a long time ago, walking together, joined at the soul. So why can't we dream what stands in our way? Life is too short to live this way. Through thick and thin, no matter what, working together, this is our lot. Like a mast on a sail, pulling a ship, we follow our path and try not to slip. So why can't we dream what stands in our way? Life is too short to live this way. Time moves along, dreams may pass by, goals that we set may prove too high. Or is it not yet our time to shine? Our day will come, just a matter of time. So why can't we dream what stands in our way? Life is too short to live this way. So why can't we dream, drink from life's cup? The broth of this world will fill us right up. So why can't we dream what stands in our way? Life is too short to live this way. Life is too short to live this way.
Well,
And
that
it
was too short.
Certainly is. Yeah.
I noticed that too.
It was
Yeah.
too short.
That's an artistic thing, man, you know. Life is too short, and so is the song.
That's a compliment when they tell you that, Grover.
That's right, yeah.
You don't want it to drag on past
It's
its,
like, yeah.
its expiration date.
Was that like 10 minutes or something, man? All right, without
Thank you
further
all.
ado-
Thank you all.
Oh, wonderful, man. Take it away, the charming Mr. Harry Hewlett.
You know, listening to you and Bill talk a while ago, I've got a new song title, but I'm not sure whether to give it to Ace Pound, and I want to give it away. But I'm not sure whether I'm going to give it to Ace Pounder or Bill Martin. You know what it is? Anybody want to know?
Oh, yeah, please.
Yeah, I was muted. That's why I
Something
didn't
about
respond quickly.
Cain.
Okay, Gentile on my mind.
Tile on my mind.
All right.
I'm not going to write it. Little Southern Baptist boy like me, I'd get hung or something if I tried to write
No,
something.
I can
fantastic.
do that. You're talking to the guy who wrote They Even Have Jews in Paris, so yeah. No problem.
That tops my another Seder tonight, and I ain't got nobody. I proposed last week.
All right, I'm gonna mute.
Of course,
Away
you have to play it do it with the banjo, right? Isn't that what wasn't that originally on banjo, Gentle on My Mind? I think. Anyway, I'll shut up and play a song. Whoop. My sister don't like rednecks anymore. She sure don't like them rednecks anymore. I told her you was my friend. She said that's got to end. My sister don't like rednecks anymore. My sister don't like rednecks anymore. My sister don't like rednecks anymore. I done told my mama too, and now daddy's got the blues. My sister don't like rednecks anymore. Ooh, this is harmonica part. Ooh, ooh. My sister don't like rednecks anymore. My sister don't like rednecks anymore. We kinda figured this whole thing started when she went off to junior college. My sister don't like rednecks anymore. My sister don't like rednecks anymore. She just don't like them rednecks anymore. She says we're better dead than red. Nothing else can be said. My sister don't like rednecks anymore. Ooh. My sister don't like rednecks anymore. She just don't like rednecks anymore. Well, so long, Bubba. Been nice knowing you. My sister don't like rednecks anymore. That's it.
That's great.
She doesn't know what she's missing.
I'm afraid she does. She went to junior college.
All right. And with speaking of the well-educated man, we moved to Mr. Keith Dodson.
All right, and folks, just don't let my outcome spoil your opinion of public school in America. So. All right, this is a song of another song of heartache. I guess if my songs lean country, I guess I got to have a lot of song about heartache. This is called "Don't Hope That My Dreams Come True." Well, it happened late last night while I was all alone. You called me on the phone and you made your feelings known, that you no longer loved me and said that we were through. Then you gently parted with these words: hope that your dreams come true. But if my dreams came true, I'd go to work without my pants, or I'd wrestle a gorilla at the homecoming dance. Then there's a nightmare of never seeing you. So there's one thing I ask you now: don't hope that my dreams come true. Well, when we were together, I dreamed of future days, of children we would raise, while into your eyes I'd gaze. Now those dreams are gone and I'm forever blue, since you gently parted with those words: I hope that your dreams come true. But if my dreams came true, I'd take a 30-story fall, or I'd end up in a swamp where the alligators maul. Then there's a nightmare of never seeing you. So there's one thing that I ask you now, don't hope that my dreams come true. Now I cannot sleep at night, no food has any taste. I sit alone for hours, my life's become a waste. And the only thing you left me is a hope that my dreams come true. If my dreams came true, a bull would bite me in the rear, or the Eagles would beat the Cowboys in the playoffs every year. Then there's the nightmare of never seeing you. So there's one thing that I ask you now, I'm begging you to hear me now. Don't hope that my dreams come true. Please don't hope that my dreams come true.
I don't know if I'd comment about the Eagles beating the Cowboys every year too loudly in most North Texas.
That is dangerous. Sometimes I talk about the Rangers and the Yankees, but it's all sad. This is a tragedy, by the way.
Yeah, that's right. It's a tragic song.
These are nightmare situations.
I can leave it open?
All right, and with that,
if I don't bother you.
speaking of nightmares, no, just kidding, really. We have Mr. Alan Larson.
Yes, and you know what? Smells like maybe new lyrics, new song here.
Ooh.
Is everybody sitting down?
Yes, rock
Actually-
on, dude.
I actually
Everybody's
finished the
going
song.
to be muted in a moment.
Does that mean it's sweet or stinky?
Yeah. It could go either way.
The story of my life.
Actually, I had the idea for this song a few months ago, but just couldn't come up with the right music for it. I had some riffs that I liked, but they were too somber for the subject matter, but most of it was just a matter of being lazy and not kind of sitting down just working something out. And I realized it needed some minor key parts and some major key parts. But anyway, this song is basically about my obsession with Dateline and all those crime shows on TV. And I thought, well, there's a song in there. So anyway, it's still new. I'm probably going to fumble through the song. I sang it actually on the Zoom open mic with Poor Davis Monday and realized I needed to straighten some things out. Too many words crammed in too many short places.
So how long have you been watching Dateline?
Oh, several years.
I just started watching it when it started coming on in the daytime. I
Yeah.
never watched it when it was
Oh,
on
it's
at night,
addictive. I mean, I've seen
but it is addictive.
I've seen a lot or most of them. And between that and 2020, and then I listened to podcasts. There's a really good one, True Crime Campfire. These two women host it. They're both hilarious. At the same time, they're serious. I mean, they crack jokes and roasting marshmallows and murderers around the campfire. I really recommend that one. Check it out, True Crime Campfire. I'll get it going when I ride my bike. But well, let's see what I can do here. They found her dead at the bottom of the stairs. The cops were puzzled when they got there. The husband claims he was out of town. Now I want to know about the rumors going round. You see, I'm a true crime junkie. I want to know who done it, why the suspect's running. Can they check his shoes and get more clues? So hold on steady, get the popcorn ready. I'm a true crime junkie, watching all night long. Well, around town, whispers filled the air about a scandalous affair. There was a mystery car that drove off in the dark. They found it later burned up in the park. Now a true crime junkie Won't be surprised if the alibis are a bunch of lies. Now he won't talk, but will he do the perp walk? So hold on steady, get the popcorn ready. I'm a true crime junkie, watching all night long. I can binge for 48 hours on Dateline, my vision's 2020. What will the forensic files gonna say? Will the DNA put the perp away? Now a true crime junkie is what I am. I'm an armchair kind of detective man. I'm solving crimes all night long, so hold on steady, get the popcorn ready. I'm a true crime junkie. I'm a true crime junkie. Turn the TV on. I'm a true crime junkie, watching all night long. So there we go.
Oh,
I
wow.
love it. I love it. That's
I
great.
think I heard that mystery car pull out of your driveway a while ago. Did you all hear that?
Was there a car sound?
Sounds like a car sound speeding
Oh,
away or
nice.
something.
Another robbery in the neighborhood, huh?
Yeah,
Perhaps.
maybe so. Yeah.
Well, I think it's great. I think it's fun.
But thanks. Yeah, I mean, it's getting a lot closer to where it needs to be. It was the other day I did. It was a little too much jammed in too small spaces. And I kind of. But anyway, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, but I mean,
appreciate
there's a
your comment.
need. Yeah, it's a real thing. I speak as one who is also really fond of, any kind of true crime stuff. As long as it's not about me,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I remember Bill Martin had a friend who said he watched a show called Wives with Knives,
Oh God.
but he wouldn't let his wife watch it to get his idea.
Wise choice.
Yeah, I've never seen that show. Come and keep an eye out.
Probably on the Discovery Plus channel.
Yeah.
We stream hours and hours and hours of that happily never after and crap like that.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah. There's an ID Discovery Channel. Is that the one you're talking about? Same one? ID something.
Yeah, I think
Anyway,
that's
yeah, there are a couple of channels that specialize in a lot of that stuff. Okay.
Anyway, all right. Well, let me go. This is a song I wrote not too long ago, but it's. I had the good fortune to kind of reassemble with some old friends recently, and this is the song that came out of it. When long ago we parted, I missed the chance to tell you just how much our friendship meant to me. Now so many years along, I'm glad we're back together. So let us sing in happy harmony. Let's sit together and tell our stories about the wonders that we've seen and done, about the failures and all the glories, about the fortunes we have lost and won. Well, I've had some fine adventures, seen exotic sunsets, and from your smile I gather, so have you. Come on, let's sit together and play those golden oldies and lie about the things we plan to do. Let's sit together and tell our stories about about the wonders that we've seen and done, about the failures and all the glories, about the fortunes we have lost and won. Let's spread the stories of our lives before us, like the countless, priceless, hard-won jewels they are. Let's celebrate our warm embrace of living and the friendships that have made us who we are. Let's sit together and tell our stories about the wonders that we've seen and done, about the failures and all the glories, about the fortunes we have lost and won, about the fortunes we have lost and won. There. I could have played that on banjo, but I was getting so much grief about the banjo that I decided, no, I'm going with the guitar on this one. Better, you know. Okay, I see I'm not in banjo players, whatever. But all right, where is?
Oh, I have my banjo. No, my banjo's right there.
All right,
Mine's in the other room there, so
All right, I'm waiting with bated breath, or whatever, however they say it. I got a banjo sound on my keyboard. I can pull that out too. I'm going to do a song that I wrote a long time ago when I was back single, playing happy hour piano bars, and with the band on the weekends. Those were the days. But I was kind of infatuated with the manager of the baked potato restaurant when I was playing there. This is about him. You know, I see these men when I go out on the town. They all winking at me. They're all coming round, but there he stands in his humbleness. Lord, it just doesn't know how much I crave his tenderness. That man I choose is afraid he'll lose in love. Oh, now come on, honey. Need a little harmonica here. I need a good man's loving, someone to really understand and make me feel like a woman, not just any man. So I'm home alone another long, lonely night, wanting that one man I know would be right. But that man I choose is afraid he'll lose in love. Oh, come on now, honey. He's afraid to venture into my bed with me, even mentions his feelings of insecurity. But all these men who hover around, I want that earthy man with his feet on the ground. I said that man I choose is afraid he'll lose. That man I choose is afraid he'll lose. That man I choose, afraid he'll lose in love. Oh, honey, now come on. You know what I like. Ooh, it's been too long since I played that one.
Well,
All right.
I think we've got a new person, so I don't know if I want to ask this question now or later. I know what I'll do. I'll just send you a message. But the message is, well, did he ever find out about your attraction to him?
Oh yeah. He said, honey, you're too glamorous for me. I can't handle you.
Aw.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Well, before we go too far down that road, into Barb's questionable but exciting past, we go to Mr. Bill, who's no doubt has a questionable past of his own.
Yeah, but I don't talk about it at all. This is such a stupid song. I've played it before. The character in this song is really not a sympathetic character at all. I was going to say something else I thought was going to be clever and funny. What was it? Oh yeah, if it wasn't for the last verse, this could have been a serious song. Do me a favor if you want to stay together. Do me a favor if you want to be mine. I'm sick and tired of all this inclement weather. If you'd be true to me, we'd get on fine. 'Cause I know when I'm being fooled with it. I know when it just isn't right. Since you're the type and you don't think that we can do it, a selfish attitude we won't overcome. I'm not the type to cry and hope you get through it. I may look stupid, but I'm not that dumb. 'Cause I know when I'm being fooled with it. I know when it just isn't right. Do we really want to ignore what we know to do? Why can't you see it's important to me and it should be to you? Ooh. Ooh. You haven't called in over 24 hours. That ain't no way to keep a good man involved. You can't forget about the cards and the flowers, baby. You were a problem, but it's just been solved. 'Cause I know when I'm being fooled with it. I know when it just isn't right. I know when I'm being fooled with it. I know when it just isn't right.
All right. You never notice when to stop with you, man. Thank you. Very cool. Very cool. I haven't heard that in a bunch of times. Long time.
Well, that's good because I get so nervous about what am I going to play this time. I'm playing the same several songs, you know.
Yeah, no, it's good. You got a big vocabulary of songs. You got to play
I
them
try to
all.
make it look that way.
Yeah, we need to play them. You know, you got to play them. Familiarity is what people like. So we want to hear them over and over again until we get to know them.
Okay, good. Then I'll play something that you've heard a trillion times next time. That'll be
Well,
good.
this
Great.
time we're going to go to Mr. Grover, who has something of his own to enlighten us with.
I call this one Never Too Wrong. Can you all hear me tonight? I kind of changed my sound system a little bit.
No, you sound good, buddy.
Okay. This is my anti-war song. The horrors of war can lay at your feet. The horrors of war are never discreet. So you pray they do not repeat, only to see that go down in defeat. Horrors of war the lives you can't see. People living in poverty, so many mouths to feed. The eyes and the cries of the children in need. It's always wrong, the horrors of war. Seconds are long in the horrors of war. You can never escape the horrors of war. It becomes your fate, the horrors of war. The horrors of war on every TV. Propaganda is all that you see, and it seems to forever repeat, while those in control grow fat in their seats. It's always wrong, the horrors of war. Seconds are long, the horrors of war. You can never escape the horrors of war. It becomes your fate, the horrors of war. The horrors of war can take your life, destroy your family, lose your wife. Still you fight every day to keep those horrors of war at bay. It's always wrong, the horrors of war. Seconds are long in the horrors of war. You can never escape the horrors of war. It becomes your fate, the horrors of war. Excuse me.
That's really powerful, man. Thank you. Thank you, Grover.
Really good.
All right, let's go to Harry. Mr. Harry Hewlett.
I've never played harmonica on this, but I'm going to try it. See if I can do it. I met a girl, she said her name was Dallas. What fun we had beneath those city lights. But when the sun came up next day in Dallas, she said she saw Lubbock in my eyes. I met a girl, she said her name was Dallas. Since then, how swiftly all the years went by. I bet you I'd have lived my life in Dallas if she hadn't seen Lubbock in my eyes. I met a girl, she said her name was Dallas. What fun we had beneath those city lights. I bet you I'd have lived my life in Dallas if I hadn't had Lubbock in my eyes.
I like it better with the harmonica.
I do.
Think so?
I
part is
absolutely
great.
do.
Yeah.
I loved it that way. It was good.
It was kind of rough that way. There's only two chords in it. You got an A and an E, but still, you got to remember which one. Which one
Well, if you're playing the A and it doesn't sound right, you need to play the E.
Yeah, you got
that's
an
what I
option.
do.
It's important. It's important to have options in life.
Yeah.
You did not play this high note. I've got to hear it.
Well, that comes with practice again. Though. I can hear it, but I didn't want to go up there.
It was great. It's definitely. A
But
good-
you like the harmonica? Okay, I'll work that up a
My
little bit.
vote is absolutely yes.
Yeah, definitely go with the harmonica, man.
See, I've got a song with Lubbock in it too, and Bill does too. See? So we have that in common. Oh, Real King, Real King, he's a
I was
Lubbock guy
wondering,
too.
did you have any songs that don't have Lubbock in it?
Oh yeah, I got a lot of.
This is a song about Lubbock.
Yeah.
All right. On that note, Miss.
Wow, he cut himself off in the middle of the
Yeah,
introduction. Eh?
KD has. I was going to go into the fact that you're known internationally as KD, but a Korean pop, he's just a sensation that people can't imagine. But we know him as Keith Dodson.
Well, my daughter calls me Pops, but then someone said K-Pops, and I said, no, K-Pops, Pops don't do pop. That's just the way it is. Well, we're going from Lubbock now to Savannah, Georgia, where I met an old busker that used to play on a place called Reynolds Square while I was visiting my daughter when she was at Savannah College of Art and Design. Got her degree in textile design and now managers software developers. So, hey, that's the way it works, right? Well, I met him in the morning down in Reynolds Square, playing the flute for the people gathered there. Nothing really fancy, twinkle, twinkle, little star, and 3 blind mice for some tits in his jar. Now this old man, he was a sight to see. He looked like famous Amos sitting under the trees on an old park bench in the morning till noon, throwing popcorn to the pigeons in between each tune. Well, he's got his sheet music on an old folding stand. It's just all him, he ain't got no band. Now some of the tourists seem to laugh at his heart. Well, he's not a virtuoso, but he plays from his heart. Well, I laid down $2, my change from breakfast. He said, where you from? I said, I'm from Texas. Well, then he asked, is this your first time here? I said, no, I come to see you about twice a year. Well, that ain't exactly true. I go there to see my daughter and watch the big ships a-floating down on the water. I go to Leopold's for ice cream if I can, but it really warms my heart when I see the old man. So if you're ever in Savannah, check out the tourist scene. If your doctor will let you go eat with Paula Dean. Go to the museums and the clubs if you dare, but be sure to see the old man playing flute in Reynolds Square.
Very cool. That's supposed to be a great town. I've never been down there.
It is beautiful. If you get a chance, go see it. It is absolutely beautiful. And gosh, I mean, they've got down by the waterfront. They've got cobblestone streets that date back to the 1600s.
That's amazing.
It's
You
really
feel
historic.
history around you. Yeah.
And my daughter's school, to their credit, they don't have a campus. They have restored historic buildings all throughout the historic district, and they're scattered all around. So if you see kids with T-shirts that say SCAD, that's Savannah College of Art and Design. And
Cool.
They've done a lot for that town.
Cool. All right. Speaking of a person who's done a lot for his town, how's that for a segue there?
A lot for my town.
Mr. Alan Larson. Well, all towns. I think he's a citizen of the world, Mr.
That's
Alan.
right. Well, I thought I would do the next to the last song I wrote, I think. this is that song, Faults and Features. Let's get a little bluesy, I guess. Well, my gal is a looker, if you know what I mean. She's the finest thing that you've ever seen. So what if she gets a little crazy once in a while? She's a smooth running party machine. Sometimes she runs wild, if you know what I mean. She's always living it up in style. But some ask me, aren't her edges just a little too rough? And I say, heck no, that's her good stuff. She may seem like a wild, wild creature, but those aren't faults, they're her features. Like 'em wild. Well, she drives too fast and she talks too loud. Runs around with that late night party crowd. She's the first on the dance floor, last to leave. She's like a well-tuned entertainment center. Her car has more than a few dent fenders. She's always got somewhere else she's gotta be. Well, my friends say living with her has gotta be rough. But if she's a hot mess, then that's the good stuff. Just listen here, I ain't preaching. Those aren't faults, they're her features. I just invented a midsection for it. When she goes to work, she's never on time. She loves their tequila with a couple of limes. But all those things that she does makes her who she is. So I love her dearly when she comes home at night. It makes this man, he feels alright. She's one of a kind, don't you know? But my friends say she's crazy, haven't I had enough? Well, see, I tell her, well, heck, but she puts up with my crazy stuff. I promise you, I ain't reaching. Those aren't faults, they're the features, yeah. Yeah, those aren't faults, they're her features. Lost my place there at the end.
Yeah, but nobody noticed. Come on.
Nobody
that's
noticed.
perfect.
That's not a fault, that's a feature.
That's a feature.
Yeah, that's a
right.
feature
That's
of the
part of
song.
part of your charm, man.
That's why we love you, Alan.
Oh, I love you guys.
Well, I've seen too many examples of not
Is Leah going to be playing?
Who?
Lee. No? Oh.
Who's Lee?
She's right here. Watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna
Leah.
introduce you to Leah. Hi there.
Hi.
Are you muted?
She's a friend of mine that wanted to listen.
Oh,
cool.
Hi there.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Grover,
Cool.
That's
Good
great.
person
and
to be
now
a
I'm a
fan
fan
of.
of you guys.
That's great. Yeah, we're becoming pretty famous pretty rapidly. So I'm glad we got the ground floor of this.
Yeah, we'll be insignificant in about 50 years if we keep this up, you know.
I'll play if it's an open mic. Is that the type of thing you're doing here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind, but I'm gonna have to cover one of Grover's songs for you guys.
I pardon you, this is a highly trained ensemble. Whatever you
That's
call it.
awesome. I'm loving this. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here.
Our pleasure. Our
Ace,
pleasure.
I can't find you anywhere. Where are you?
I'll find me. Hold on. I've seen me before.
Oh, there you are. Are you
There I am.
using your original sound?
Hold on. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm groovy. Original sound for musicians on. Is that hearable and all that stuff? All right. This is a song. This is I wrote a while ago. This is about neighborhoods, because I grew up in a very, very friendly, very tight neighborhood, and I found too much of people not being friendly, people being kind of afraid of each other, and I that makes me sad. So I wrote this song. Maybe it was just our neighborhood, or the friendliness of Western PA, but people just seemed more neighborly back in the day. We would say howdy do, how about you, it's a long time no see. We would share a few words over fences and curbs with the people we'd see. We didn't have to really, really know each other to say something nice or something about the weather. We just recognized that we'd all live together. We were neighborly. I'll hold your place in line, sure that would be fine. Thanks for being so good. People waved as they passed. Folks never drove fast around the neighborhood. You didn't have to really, really know each other to say something nice or something about the weather. We just recognized that we all lived together. We were neighborly. Now we're all afraid. We hide inside our gates. We don't have much to say, and we'd probably rather text it anyway. Think how nice it would be if everybody you'd see was someone you knew. So put down your cell phones, walk out of your homes and greet someone new. You don't have to really, really know each other to say something nice or something about the weather. Just recognize that we all live together and be neighborly. How about you and me?
It's a
13th
beautiful
on the
day in
end.
the neighborhood.
Hey, show me that chord.
Oh, I have no idea what I did.
No, just show it to me. I want to see what it looks like.
It's a C7, except fold your little finger across the top too.
Your mic's in the way. Thank you for indulging me.
It's just like, it's one of those little ending chords, you know. So you have to have a little ending chord now and then. Oops.
Can you play it one string at a time, real slow?
Oh, okay. I mean, I just kind of did it as I did it, so it's
Who's
hard
from
for me to
behind your
really-
microphone?
I don't really know what I'm doing. I mean, I just played a D7, right? Now take your little finger and just put it across the first two strings. singing sound. So.
Thank you.
Sure. I
Free
mean,
guitar lessons to everybody.
no big deal, guys. Just
I think
you know.
that's a C9 or a D9,
Ooh, I love it when you talk dirty.
which is also a very large Caterpillar tractor.
That's or a fighter plane in some. Anyway, all right, we move on. From here we go up and hopefully in a more intellectually positive direction to Barb.
Can you guys see that? Can
Yeah.
everybody see that?
I have one of those.
We did that. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Keith and Alan and, of course, Bill and Harry was a big part of it. So I wanted to tell everybody that Harry recorded it and he's edited it and he put it on on YouTube. So we have it out there on YouTube. You should look for it because we got an acceptance speech from Jim Collins, which Harry was able to edit in. We only were able to play the audio there and we couldn't hear it very well. So, but what made me think about this, Ace, is our lead guitar from the BYO band the other night grew up in Pittsburgh, PA.
What's the name?
John Summers.
No, I don't know. I
If
used
you'd
to know a
been-
lot of the Pittsburgh guitar.
I know, if you'd been there, you could have met him.
Yes. Apologies. We had wifely activities to take care of.
You could have brought her too. We all brought our significant others, if you had one. Okay, so that very same evening that we were all celebrating the Hall of Fame, Bobby's daughter passed away. And it was really a sad thing. She struggled with cancer for a while, and we thought she was going to be fine. And then she was holding back things from us, and we didn't know it. So I'm going to send this song out to her. She didn't want us to worry about her. I heard your voice in the wind today, and I turned to see your face. The warmth of the wind caressed me like a veil of billowing lace. I felt your touch in the sun today as its warmth filled the sky. I closed my eyes for your embrace, and my spirit soared high. You will live on as long as the sun shines. You will live on as long as the rain falls. You will live on as long as the wind blows. You will live on. That's all my heart knows. I saw your eyes in the window pane as I watched the falling rain. It seemed as each raindrop fell, it quietly said your name. I held you close in my heart today. It made me feel complete. In spirit here and in memory, you'll always be a part of me. You will sun shines, you will live on as long as the rain falls. You will live on as long as the wind blows. You will live on here in my heart, here in my heart, here in my heart. You will live on.
Holy cow!
That's
My
beautiful.
pipe dream is to sing harmony with you on that.
That's for Debbie.
We can make that happen. Yeah. That's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. All right, Bill, take us to other wonderful places in the universe.
Okay, I'm gonna take you down memory lane since I play this all the time. Since you've been gone, I've been missing you so. I can't go on, nowhere to go. I can't be strong, can't be alone. I've been loving you so long, and now I'm on my own. Ba, 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 da. the best one a man could ever find.
A Martin classic, as we say.
A Martin classic.
And speaking of classics, we have Mr. Grover. There.
I'm old enough to be a classic. Thank you.
I prefer to think of you as vintage.
Me too. I call this one Emerald Eyes. Let's see. Oh, wrong chord. Head back in the game, Grover. Saturday night has come around. I just wanna go to town. Get all cleaned up, dress real nice. Pick up the girl with the emerald eyes. I'm in the truck, got beer on ice. Go through the drive, I get burgers and fries. To the lake under summer night skies, sitting by the girl with emerald eyes. Oh, my girl with the emerald eyes, kisses so sweet, that's my surprise. Wraps me tight in her arms. I surrender to all her charms. Can't wait to see the girl I love, sent to me from heaven above. When I'm with her, time slips by, my special girl with the emerald eyes. I work all week out in the sun. When it's done, I'm ready for fun. Got money in my faded Levi's. Here she comes with those emerald eyes. Oh, my girl with the emerald eyes, kisses so sweet, that's my surprise. Wraps me tight, wraps me tight in her arms. I surrender to all her charms. I'll break my back to make a dime. I work hard, I put in my time. Can't wait for the weekend to arrive. See my girl with the emerald eyes. Thought I would cut that short so I didn't make anybody else suffer.
Oh, stop it.
I love that song, Grover. You know I want to cover that.
Yeah, it's a great
I'll
song.
send it to you.
All right. That's good. Let's, speaking of emerald, we have, oh no, sorry. I'm going for Harry and I missed you. There you go. There you go.
There I am. You know, I don't know why I got to think this. Maybe Barb's song kind of put me in a sentimental kind of a mood. I've never written a song about my mother, and I got to remembering why. You know, I don't have that many fond memories. I mean, I have fond memories, but I don't have what you call sweet memories. My mother was always threatening to jump on me with all fours. You know, I'd do something, or she was going to throw a conniption fit. I made her want to cuss like a sailor. She never did, of course, or throw a hissy fit or whatever. One morning in Sunday school, our Sunday school teacher was telling us how much our mothers loved us, and I said, "My mother don't love me." She said, "What?" I said, "Yeah, she tried to drown me this morning." And I think she did. We had to bathe in a number 2 wash tub, you know. And I thought she was trying to drown me that morning, pouring that water over my head. Anyway, that was funny. I don't want to go off on that. I'm gonna write a song about all that one of these days. Worst thing I ever did to her, though, she's standing there cooking one day, and I'd got pretty good with popping firecrackers. You know, you could light a firecracker, and once the fuse started burning, you could pull the fuse out, you know, and it wouldn't pop. So I was going to do that. She was in there cooking, and I had a black cat firecracker, and I stuck it up to the burner on that old stove she had, and I guess it had too much black powder in it or something. When I grabbed that fuse to pull it out, it just burned right through my fingers. dropped it on the kitchen floor, and it popped right there in the kitchen. And I thought, man, she's gonna jump on me. She was out of words. She didn't say anything. I didn't say anything either. Anyway, I had a wonderful mother. But that's not what this song is. But this is one I did last week. I brought it out, trying to learn it again, called "Roadkill of Love." It's really a sweet song if you listen to it. A pretty woman's like an 18-wheeler truck. A man's like a possum whose number is up. If he don't see her coming, her rear wheels are humming, she'll make him a roadkill of love. And I'm a roadkill of love. I'm a roadkill of love. She was coming round the curve, she never even swerved. She made me a roadkill of love. Now fellas, listen to me before we cross that road, just to see what is on the other side. There's one thing you should know when you're standing in the glow. Don't do like me and look into the light. I'm a roadkill of love. I'm a roadkill of love. Looks like love is dead. Got tread marks on my head. She made me a roadkill of love. I left a verse out. I think I'll do it. Well, I had a pretty wife in Kansas City. Then I left for this waitress in Chilla Coffee. I spent all my money to hear call me honey. Then she left me for some lawyer in St. Louis. And I'm a roadkill of love. I'm a roadkill of love. I didn't see her coming. Her wheels are humming till she made me a roadkill of love. One of you fellas got a cell phone, call an ambulance for this fella. He needs help. Well, I can hear that ambulance coming now. Hear it way off in the distance. Tag him and bag him, boys. He's a goner. That's my love song.
I love it. I
Me
love
too.
it.
For tonight.
I really like
I'm sorry,
the
Barb.
harmonica solo.
I thought for a second the police were outside. I was worried for a minute.
Yeah, well. No.
Go to there he is, Mr. Dodson. There. All right.
Oh, hey.
Now I got you.
There, that's me. Okay, well, this is, we're 2 weeks away. This is my Cinco de Mayo song, and we'll see if it works out this time. Today I dropped off a load of steel in the Gulf Coast town of Mobile. In Morgan City I can pick up a load that I can take back to San Diego, where Maria is waiting for me for a fiesta down by the sea. Oh, but then things started to wind after I crossed the Louisiana state line. It's almost Cinco de Mayo, but I'm stuck here on the bayou because my truck broke down just 5 miles south of the town of Thibodeau. And I just need some dinero to get to mi amor primero. Or she'll spend Cinco de Mayo with some other guy or compañero. Well, I took my rig in for repair, and what they told me there made me despair. They wanted $700 to start, another $1,500 for parts, but I only have $200 in hand. I gotta come up with another $2,000, and all the banks are closed for the day. I gotta find another way to pay. It's almost Cinco de Mayo, but I'm stuck here on the bayou because my truck broke down just 5 miles south of the town of Thibodeau. Now I just need me some dinero to get to mi amor primero. Or she'll spend Cinco de Mayo with some other guy or compañero. Oh, how I miss my Maria's embrace and the smile on her beautiful face. We'd share tamales with her abuela that she'd made with her tia Consuela. Instead, I sit in this local cafe where I'm eating some cold etouffee, listening to a Cajun radio station. Can't touch a Mexican celebration. Now it's Cinco de Mayo, but I'm still stuck here on the bayou because my truck broke down just 5 miles south of the town of Thibodeau. Now I ain't got enough dinero, can't get to mi amor primero. She's spending Cinco de Mayo with some other guy or compañero. Yeah, she's spending Cinco de Mayo with some other guy or bandolero.
There's some Mexican Cajun band someplace that really needs to have that.
I always kind of thought it was kind of a mixture of the Texas Tornadoes and Beaujolais.
Okay, yeah, yeah, okay.
know.
I'll call them and see if they can get that
Yeah,
together.
there you go.
All right, we're all to Mr. Larson.
Yes. Iced coffee. Anyway, I thought I would return to my crime theme, maybe not so much true crime. This is a song I wrote many years ago about being a fugitive. I don't know, just seemed like good song material about 15 years ago when I wrote it.
Write what you know.
Yeah. It's kind of funny. Well, not really, but those of you who might follow my Facebook page may have noticed earlier today I put a missing poster up that some friends had made of it. This guy I know through some circles of friends. I actually got friends outside musicians, but anyway, I hadn't seen this guy in 2 or 3 years, I think at least, but I know the guy. But apparently he turned up missing. His friends couldn't reach him. He didn't show up at work. They were getting concerned, what happened. And so they were, I don't know if they called the police or did welfare checks, but apparently they found him today, so that's good to hear. but kind of made me wonder if that would be a true crime story sooner or later on Dateline. But anyway, this is my song about the fugitive. I see you on the street, I duck down an alley, our eyes not to meet. Keep my collar turned up high, I can't make it better stepping into the light. This is what it all came to, tooth for a tooth, a nail for a nail. Men who walk with a ball and chain, brothers in arms on a runaway train. Such is life on the run. Darkness your only friend. Fear always round the bend. Keep pushing you on. Brought it all on myself, does no good, blame somebody else. Made the wrong choice a long time ago, now I run from the law, keeping it low. Such is life on the run, darkness your only friend. Fear always round the bend, keep pushing me on. A cold wind blows me down the street, my overcoat flapping in a gusty breeze. Somebody yells, is it for me? But I can't risk looking to see. Off this train, somehow I'm gonna get back my name. Don't know who to trust for a friend, but I know one day this is all got to end. Such is life on the run, darkness your only friend. Fear always round the bend, keep pushing you on.
All right.
All right.
That's beautiful.
All right.
All right, well, we're to the last roundup, or round around, or something to that effect.
That may be my last song here. I'm not. We'll see what time it is.
All right.
I didn't want to run out here, but anyway. Let's see.
So who's buying this round?
This round's, I guess me. Damn, That's part of my duties as the host, right? Is to buy the next round. All right, this is in the spirit of making sure that leave time for everybody to do another one. This is just an instrumental that I put together recently that I just like. It's called Winding Down the Back Roads. Some sort of fade off into the distance or something like that. All right. Thank you. And now, without further ado, to Barb.
All righty. I'm going to do a song that Hoppy Hodges and I wrote together when we were playing in a band. Hoppy Hodges used to play drums with Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham before they joined Fleetwood Mac. And he was a wild guy. He was really funny. I love that guy. So I thought of this song because Jim Collins mentioned the Bell Star when I was talking to him the other day. We were talking when I was talking to him, and I was asking him, now what was that place that he used to play? As I said to him, up at Park Lane in 75, because I couldn't remember, and I'd been there a lot to see him because a friend of mine had played a keyboard in his band, Ron Mason, and it was Borrowed Money. I couldn't remember the name of Borrowed Money, but then we got to talking about, he said, I played, the Crystal Chandelier, and then he said, now what was that place down on 75 near Old Town? I said, oh, Bell Star, so we were reminiscing about those old places. Well, I've got the Bell Star in this song. The song's called Too Loose to Love. Saw you at the Cafe Dallas and over at the Bell Star, dancing with all those women. I was watching you from the bar. Then you started coming on to me, and all that I could see were those tight blue jeans. You know what I mean? You're just too loose to love, just enough to break my heart, too much to handle. I wouldn't know where to start. I wouldn't know where to start. Oh, I love your burleson blonde hair and oh, those Texas blue-bonnet eyes. Standing there licking good, honey. You just took me by surprise. Then you started coming on to me, and all that I could see were those tight blue jeans. I'm talking inseams. You're just too loose to love, just enough to break my heart, too much to handle. I wouldn't know where to start. I wouldn't know where to start. Oh, I could use a little harmonica here, or guitar. And now we go to the pre-chorus. Then you started coming on to me, and all that I could see were those tight blue jeans. You know what I mean? You're just too loose to love, just enough to break my heart, too much to handle. I wouldn't know where to start. I wouldn't know where to start. I wouldn't know where to start. I wouldn't know where to start.
I got the jazz hands and everything. All right. All right. Well, moving along, because we're in a timely situation here, let's go to Bill.
I'm just trying to show off. This goes out to Sister Sally. She's got a heart as big as Texas, with troubles like the Alamo. Somewhere she's drawing away from some tiny little bar in Colorado. Sweet Mary Lou, can I tell you how very proud I am of you? You're trying so hard to quit, and I know it isn't all that easy to do. Please don't cry, I'm a sucker for tears. It hurts me when you do it. It resurrects all my fears. 'Cause you can bet your bottom dollar I'll be there when you holler. Baby, this is real, and since it's real, then it will last. Please don't believe true love isn't love. Baby, this won't just pass. Oh, sweet Mary Lou, when are you going to stop and think about the gift God gave to you? Oh, sweet Mary Lou, when are you going to stop stop and think about where life is headed to. Oh, sweet Mary Lou, when are you going to stop and think about what life could mean to you? For you. Thanks. I wrote that in Lubbock, by the way. That song was born in Lubbock.
I knew there's something I liked about this.
Yeah, I want to make sure. I meant to say that before I started playing.
Yeah, so you got the Harry vote.
You got the area vote, yeah.
You're on there, big fella. It is, Grover has flown the coop, so it goes to Harry.
Oh, he flew the coop. Okay, well, here I am. Okay. I'm sorry. I was waiting for someone else to do a song. This song was inspired by my granddaddy in Levelland. That's about 30 miles west of Lubbock. So, it's called Old Folks Need Loving Too. Miss Kitty poured Matt a cold one. My grandpa started to grin. Mom said, Daddy, I know what you're thinking. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Kitty belongs to Matt Dillon. Besides, aren't you too old for girls? But from his expression, she never had his attention. He was lost in his fantasy world. 'Cause old folks need loving too. Old folks need loving too. They're no different from me and you. Old folks need loving too. Then one day my dad came home laughing. It was something my grandpa had done. Dad mentioned the name Widow Griffin, how in spring the sap still runs. Dad knocked, but nobody answered. So he walked on through the door. And what they were doing, he's still not saying, but Grandpa was begging for more. Yeah, old folks need loving too. Old folks need loving too. They're no different from me and you. Old folks need loving too. When I get so old and wrinkled, well, the young folks think I'm done. I hope I'm like my grandpa, doing more than dreaming about love. 'Cause old folks need loving too. Old folks need loving too. They're no different from me and you. Old folks need loving too. Old folks need loving too. Old folks need loving too. They're no different from me and you. Old folks need loving too. Old folks need loving too. That's for you, Grandpa. That's my song.
Yeah, that's when you thought old folks were other people. Now that I know old folks are me, you
it's
know,
a little easier to relate.
a little
right?
different, yeah. All right, Keith.
All right.
One more, sir.
All right. Well, this is kind of the evening for mashups. Barbie was talking about 75 and Park, and I was remembering my first date with the lady who had become my wife was at Bira Paretti's. Everybody remember Bira Paretti's? It was it was a great
They didn't have
Italian
one at
restaurant
Wilson.
and a heck of an Irish bar. So then that
Yeah, I
leads
used to go there all the time with my parents.
And that leads to another Irish place down the San Antonio River Walk, Waxy O'Connor's Pub, which was where I was reminded a couple of years ago about my late wife while I was listening to mariachi music while eating fish and chips. And so this is just kind of the eating for mashups. So this is O'Connor's Pub, mixing a little Tex-Mex with a little bit of Celtic, I guess. And Harry, San Antonio and Lubbock are in the same state. Listening to mariachis outside O'Connor's Pub, iced tea, fish and chips, and mushy peas for grub. A combination solely found in this Texas pub, only in San Antonio. In the fall of 1990, we first came here as a pair to see the Alamo, the Riverwalk, the Hemisphere, walking hand in hand, loving memories we'd share, just for us in San Antonio. We'd return many times with our family in tow. It grew on us more through the years, but none of us can live forever, I know, and the loss still brings me to tears. San Antonio's always a good idea, that's what we'd always say. Now I sit here on my own, remembering the day that we'd come here together to rejuvenate and play together in San Antonio. I'm missing you in San Antonio. Deep within my heart, there's a melody.
And he never says what the melody is. It remains a mystery throughout. All right, thank you, sir. And to take us home, we have Mr. Alan Larson. So
I
You hung in there. Did you
I
hang
hung
in there?
there indeed. Yeah, I'm just probably going to go down to growlers. That gecko thing is once a month. I don't know what something's changed about that open mic that was stopping earlier. But anyway, Bill, you asked me about open mics for this fellow from England coming in. Are you going to
No,
Guitar and
We
Growlers
need to
next week?
decide what we're doing next week. Are we not having this open mic next week?
My vote would be we all go to Guitars and Growlers, so we can take Trevor to an open mic. We were planning on going to Poor David's, but Poor David has replaced us with his open mic with, I guess, somebody that's can only play that night. So
Don't we have
what
Love
do
and
y'all
War
think?
next week?
Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do. We'll be
We're gonna
doing
do that too.
Also, yeah.
Well, anyway, I was just kind of wondering about that. Well, keep me posted.
Of course,
Yeah,
Ace won't show up.
yeah, you never know with me.
Oh, you're
I'll see what I can
Which
do.
You're a
growlers?
no-show
Which
for sure.
growlers is it? There's several, right?
The one on Campbell Road, I believe we're speaking of.
Okay.
Campbell, I think Nantucket is the nearest cross street. It's kind of in the UTD district, I guess you could call it. It's right, if you see the Torchy's, is it Torchy's or not Torchy's Taco, what's the other one?
Taco Bueno, Rusty's.
Velvet?
No,
Everybody name your favorite taco place.
yeah. I get Torchy's Taco mixed up with this place. They're kind of similar. Anyway. It'll come to me as soon as we sign off here, but
Well, it's just around the corner. You take that curve there at
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
Campbell, is it? It's Arapahoe. Is it
no, it's Campbell.
Campbell?
It's,
It's on
Okay.
Campbell.
it's about a mile east of, or west of 75.
5, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you cross Coit Road going west, you've gone too far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like halfway between Coit Road and 75.
On the
Yeah.
left.
on the south side of Campbell. Yeah, it's a shopping center. It's a
Yeah, there's
strip mall.
There's a Dollar General there. So anyway, sticking to my criminal theme, I played this song so many times it must be criminal. So you know what it is.
Yeah.
I got 1 minute left for one more song.
One more song.
Ace says this tune better not be too long.
Too long.
I better pick up the pace. For a blue-haired teen with a ukulele takes my place. Now there's half a minute left for finish and persuade. Somewhere out there in internet land to hire me for a gig where I'll actually get paid. There's a girl somewhere that I want to impress her, but there's so little time and so much pressure. But oh, it's too late now. Look, here comes the hook.
Yeah,
Good job,
perfectly done. Perfectly done.
Okay.
See, that's the sign of a good night. When we finish with Alan doing the 1 minute song, you know things are beautiful in the universe. So,
There we go.
There's
well, thank you.
harmony. The
There's
yin, the
harmony.
yang.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you, everybody. I'm just gonna. Let's see. Can
Before
I do
we
that?
sign off, do we want to have a consensus on what we should do about guitars and growlers? Is anybody interested in going
I
there?
vote for guitars and growlers.
I vote for guitars and growlers.
All right. All right.
I'll go for good.
I'll try to show up.
Okay,
Alan tells me that if you don't get there early, you're going to wait around twiddling your thumbs for hours. And
Yeah.
What
now
is
last,
What's
Now
early?
last week I went at. Oh, I guess I got there about 9:30. I think I went at Gecko first. Went over there about 9:30, and it was a slow night. The guy got me in to play at 10. It goes from 7 to 10:30, but I've also been there at right about 7, and I'm like 15th on the list. So, you never know.
Get one song a piece, or
Well, it depends. Usually it's about 3 songs a piece, but if there's few people, he'll let you do 4, and I don't know. Sometimes I think he could do a little bit better time management, because I've been there when he stops pretty much right at 10:30, and there's several left to play, and he's still letting them all do 3 or 4 songs, and then the last person, which is usually me, ends up getting only 1 or 2 songs. Says, "Oh, it's too late now. We gotta." So
here comes the hook.
yeah,
Okay.
so you kind of need to, kind of look around. Okay, we got somebody left. We better cut everybody back down to 2 songs or something, if you have to. I've been there. I've done